damn it.
Oh, great Sand River.
Hey, babe! Hey, can you bring me my sunglasses? Yeah, I got the map where the sun, they put it in like a really bad spot, and so when you're on that one side, it like blinds you and you literally can't see what's going on. Yeah, just bring them here, please. Oh, hey, babe, never mind. I got the good spawn. Everything's good.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the T95E6 T10 American Medium tank. Premium, actually. And this is going to be before they buffed it, actually. I think it was like a couple days or something like that before. And this was during my 3-mark session with it. So it's going to be a pretty decent game. I absolutely love this tank. I think it's got great DPM. It's actually got pretty good armor. I think it's a lot better than the tank that they just came out with in Winter Warriors. I think it's the M48, the 122 version of it. That tank has like almost no armor. You could shoot that thing anywhere. But this tank's actually pretty sweet. One of my favorite tier 10s, I'd say. It does have that big ass cupola on the top, so you got to be very careful about that. But the armor can be actually very, very trolly. So this position right here can be very, very dangerous on this map, just because they're gonna have crossfire on you coming up here. But I like to come here early just to see if I can get any shots on these guys as they cross over into the dunes. This thing's got great vision, and I got the optics on this tank, as well as the commander perk that gives you better vision range too. So I'm just gonna get some early damage right here, and pretty much this whole entire game I'm just gonna be farming people and getting a lot of juicy spotty damage too. This VK, this guy just, oh, poor guy, he went to the wrong spot. This guy should have went middle of the map for sure. He's just gonna get farmed like crazy. Take a hit right there, I'm not worried about it. Take another hit. Thankfully that one didn't pin right there. Hit my gun, so it damages my gun. So I kind of back up a little bit to try to go unspotted. And I'm kind of using my teammate right here for cover. He's tracked, so I'm not like blocking him or anything like that, but I am using him just to kind of bait people from shooting at us, because he's got a good turret too, so the odds of him getting pinned versus me are a lot less, just because he has a better turret than me. So that might have been a little toxic right there, but it actually ended up working out well for both of us. So anyways, we fall back right here. They're pushing hard left side, so I don't really want to get into a lot of crossfire, because I could have tanks coming up the middle of the little ditch right there as well. So I'm gonna pop up here. There's no one really coming on the right side. We got good positioning, and we're just gonna lay some heat into these guys. And this tank was actually really fun to 3-mark. I think I did it in like 95 games. So the game's been going on for about 2 minutes now. We've actually put up some decent numbers for how short it's been, and we're basically just gonna keep farming these guys. This is a good position right here. I've got shots on all of them. I'm using the bushes kind of for cover, just in case I get spotted, which is the great thing about 6.0. that all the bushes actually work now. So you're gonna see me abuse that a little bit, just because I don't want to get spotted and take any extra hits I don't have to. Right now the game is not really close. I mean, we're kind of killing them. It's 15-12, but the game's gonna get a lot closer as we go on here. And referring to the thing I said earlier in the intro about the sunset or the sun on this map, is that, man, it is brutal when you're out in those dunes. If you're out in those dunes, which I'm looking at right now, and you look to your left, you almost can't see anything because of how blinding it is. So I do enjoy this map a lot, but I think I prefer the night version of it, which was in like 5.0 before this update happened, just because of obviously the sun. And I kind of like the nighttime mode. I think that's pretty sweet. But yeah, like I said, I'm just using these bushes, just kind of abusing the camo that it's giving me, trying to find shots in these guys. And I tell you what, if I didn't have advanced targeting, the 4th equipment slot on this thing, I would have no idea what this guy was. I would have no idea if he's behind the building or anything like that. So I've tried using this tank without that on it, and it just doesn't work, because it's so hard to see guys and see where they are when you're looking through bushes or smoke or something like that, or they're behind buildings. So trying to peek a shot into this paladin right here, bounce off I think he went through his spaced armor actually on his turret, so that's why we didn't pin him right there. Put a shot into this Wheezy that pops out. See if we can put another one into him. Yeah, we definitely are, because we're going to beat him all day. See if we can put another one into him here. Am I going to reload fast enough? Nope. Switch to a different target. Just trying to find targets right here. This position's a good position. Hiding behind the rock. Thankfully, Artie's not shooting at us. And this Jagdpanzer I know is pushing my, I think my teammate. This guy pops out. Shoot him. we track him. We don't even damage him. So I must have hit like the very tip of his drive wheel or something like that. So Yak Panzer rolls up. I almost stop and pull back, but then I notice he stops and starts turning. So I'm like, okay, I got to rush this guy right here. And he's screwed pretty much. There's absolutely nothing he can do at this point. So you'll see the bloom on this gun can get a little wide when you're moving down fast, but with the new update or the new buff to it, it's a lot smaller. So, or not a lot smaller, it's significantly smaller. So thankfully I already missed us right there, and we're gonna get pissed on by him. And as you can see in the top, this game went from 15 to 12 to, it was 7 to 6 right there, and we brought it back to 6 to 6. So it's gotten a lot closer. And I noticed one of my TDs over here, the Swedish one, he's getting rushed by the tier 10 medium tank on their team. And I know they got snipers back on the dunes as well. So I'm like, I need to go help this guy and take him out. So this is the other tank I was talking about earlier too. See if I have a shot right there. I don't have one over the little hill right here, so I'm gonna push up, put a shell into him, track him, cut left because I know he's got a teammate behind him, and the shot whizzes right by me and he misses me. Try to beat his gun, got to outrun his gun. We don't. Unfortunately, we take a hit right there. And now I would normally flip a U and go back, but I don't want to take a hit. And I think I already shot at us too right there. So because of how close this game is, I'm just gonna take the long way around pretty much. But yeah, so far we got a pretty decent game going on. We've already got 5,400 damage and about 2,300 spotting. So we were going to cap out. I was hoping we wouldn't. I really did not want to cap because I was pushing for those 3 marks. So, but luckily, their teammate takes out one of ours. So it works out in our favor because we're going for those 3 marks. We're not going to cap out. Now I know the rest of their team is basically on these dunes over here. It's time to go clean up pretty much. And right now I'm worried about that Type 61 on their team, the Japanese tier 9 medium tank, just because he's got pretty good DPM and he has decent gun depression as well. He's definitely going to be a problem. But we're just trying to spot him, see if we can get any targets lit up. The Wheezy gets lit up. I think my teammate spots him. I'm pretty sure I didn't spot him at that distance. Aim it in, put a shell on, boom. We put a shell right through the top of his superstructure in his side, and we kind of steal the kill from Artie right there. But at this point in the game, I'm not taking any chances whatsoever. I'm trying to get guys out of the game, and I'm trying to win. So I know that the rest of their team is over here, and we're going to go and kind of try to sneak behind this Type 61. He's got a decent amount of health to be kind of worrisome, but I know I have other teammates too, so if I get taken out, they can probably deal with it. Well, hopefully at least. But Paladin pops up on my left. He's one shot. Boom, put a shell right into him. No problem. And then Type 61 makes the correct play right here, and he rushes us because right now I'm the most dangerous one in the game with my high DPM. So he pops up. He's going to get over the ridge and shoot us. I shoot him. He bounces off my upper plate. And right here, I think about rushing him and cutting right. I notice Artie starts turning and looking at me, so I cut back left. That way he doesn't shotgun me. Put a shell into him maybe. Boom, right over the top of the ridge right there. Turn back around. Type 61 looking at us. We take a hit from him. He's one shot. Can we finish him off? Nope, we bounce off his mantlet or like gun right there. I don't even know what happened with heat. That was kind of ridiculous. But we're going to be just reload, put one right through his lower plate, no problem. Or upper plate, actually. And wow, what a crazy ending. Pretty much that majority of the game, we were shooting as fast as we could reload right there. And we get MVP for it, 1,800 base XP, phenomenal game. 6,900 damage raw, 2,300 assisted, about 8.2 combined. We get Ace Tanker, Devastator, Top Gun. We're at 2 marks, at about 88% right there. And we had 7 kills. So awesome game, pretty action-packed if you ask me. We had good positioning throughout the entire game, and we weren't brawling a lot in the beginning, so we were able to conserve our HP for the end game right there where we got really close, so it definitely worked out in our favor right there. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Great White checking out. Peace.